Good evening everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make a video about stress and stress relief, mainly because it is one of the most asked questions in my emails, which I usually don't answer because, well, it's a very big subject in a way, but I thought that would be a good idea to make a video about it, about how I deal with my stress and what I do to relieve my stress. Again, this is my method, or these are my methods. I will not say that they work for you. Nothing works the same for everybody. And yeah, so my ways of dealing with stress or anxiety as well is basically either reading a book that is calming, like cottagecore books, just anything that doesn't involve stress or anything that involves a battle or whatever, just something beautiful and something just pleasant to read. So I usually go for cottagecore books. There is I actually have a little assortment of 5 books, but I cannot for the life of me give you any titles right now straight out of my head because I am actually dealing with stress right now and it's just a lot. Another thing I like to do is play games, stress that are either no stress or low stress, things that I already know how to do. So I don't typically go for games or I don't typically go for games that are high stress or that I don't know at all how to play. If it's a completely new game, I'm also not playing it while I'm stressed. I just go back to a game that is familiar to me. One of those games is Valheim. Valheim is many things. It can be many things. It can be stressful at times if you put yourself through stress, but it can also be very relaxing in building. If you have the no cost building option on, so you can build freely without having to farm or cut wood or stuff like that, that's one of the things that I like to do. But I don't do it in the worlds that I'm actually playing in because of the fact that you have no build cost. No build cost mean that you don't really need to do anything to get the items, to get anything you want to build. You just build it, you just place it, and you don't have to worry about anything else, which of course is fun. But if you're actually playing the game, you actually want to be farming those things because it's part of Valheim itself. It's part of the progression. So yeah. Another thing I like to do when I'm stressed is draw. But the problem is, it tends to sometimes make me more stressed if I do something wrong, because I can be hyper focused on a certain thing, like the nose or an eye or whatever. If it doesn't match or if it's crooked, it drives me insane and then it causes me more stress. But 9 out of 10 times it does help relieve stress instead of bring me more stress. And I actually have one more thing related to drawing, which is just coloring. That is also really cool to do. I actually have 2 coloring books from somebody here online on YouTube. Give me a moment. I bought these on Amazon. They are by Melanie Bass, and I actually have had these for about a month and they're a little dusty right now, but I haven't started them yet because they're pretty new still. So it's, the first one is this one. Again, they are cottagecore, and this is the second one. Whimsical Woodland has, I don't know, does it have page numbers? No, it does not. Okay, so, but there's a lot of them in here. Like this one, I'll give you a few examples. And again, I have not started these yet. I have not started coloring them. That is from Whimsical Woodland, and the Cozy Cottagecore has things like this one. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to see if it lines up with the camera. This one. So they're very pretty, they're very cool, and I really like them. So that's one of the things that I like to do. Yeah, so yeah, there's also a couple of other games that I like to do. Let me see if I can find one. I mean, The Sims 4, I sometimes play it, but I get impatient and I use cheats, so it's not really playing it. I also play a lot of Enshrouded. Again, with Enshrouded, it's a lot of building, but I don't think there is a no build cost option. You actually have to farm everything, so it's a little less for stress relief. Ugh, my speaking today. I have a small infection in my mouth, but it's fine. And when it comes to games, last but not least, wow, my talking today is horrible. Last but not least are the Tomb Raider series, the new ones. Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Those I do very much enjoy also when I'm stressed. They aren't stressful for me, and for the most part, I'm sorry, I'm having a day. I'm exhausted, and yeah. But yeah, those are my favorites. And then of course my biggest thing that helps me relax and chill out is music. And I like to listen to deep focus music. The person or the channel that I listen to most during that time is Chill Music Lab. I'm sorry, I'm itching so bad today. And yeah, Chill Music Lab, they have these futuristic work music that is, they say it's for programming and for focus, and it does help. It does help with focus and concentration. For me anyway, I do have a lot of issues with concentration and focus. So for me, it is a lifesaver in many different aspects. And it is also very encouraging in a way. It feels encouraging and relaxing because of that. Yeah. And then when I feel a little bit better, I sometimes tend to listen to the Whiskey Blues. They can also be pretty cool. Again, I don't drink, but for some reason I like it. So yeah. Then when it comes to TV shows and movies, I also watch a lot of TV shows and movies, but yeah, obviously nothing considering horror or something dark. That's, I mean, obviously when I'm trying to relax, that's not what I'm going to be watching. I don't know, I have such a very big range of what I watch on Netflix and Prime. I don't know, I just don't know what the name right now. I cannot give you any favorites or something. I just watch so much. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't one of my best works. I am exhausted, I have a small infection, and I can barely talk today. This time not because of any pain in my throat or whatever, which the doctor luckily did not have to remove tonsils. That they do want to do that, but I'm not comfortable with that decision. But just, I don't know, my brain feels a little deep fried right now, if you know what I mean. Just exhausted and unfocused. Anything but focused right now, because I cannot listen to music while I'm recording a video. So there's that. And my hair is completely wet, in case you were wondering. It's not dirty or anything. I just came out of the shower as well, because I just came home. Either way, have a good night, have a good morning, have a good day, have a good evening. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow, and either way, I love you no matter what, and see you next time. Have a good night.